There are two things that we should never ever let a witch or warlock take from us. And I want you to sit and ask yourself, what comes to your mind when I say that there are two things that we should never let a witch or a warlock take from us? And I want you to hold those things in your minds because those are your values and those are the things that are important to you. Hello, beautiful people. It is Oshun Kimmy, your sage, your guru, your mystic, and your spiritual informant. And today I want to have a brief conversation about the two things that we should never let a witch or a warlock take from us is our hope and our imagination. Imagination is so important for us as spiritual individuals, especially as spiritual individuals who are undergoing witchcraft attack, because of the ways that our imagination is what gives us the power to discern and figure out how do we get out of this situation. Anytime I find myself in a spiritual bind, I'm going to begin to imagine and envision what are the steps that I need to take in between where I am to get to where I want to be. So your imagination is connected to your willpower, is connected to your spiritual power, and is connected to your spiritual creativity. I'm always talking on the Patreon about how magic should be unique to you. You should be putting your own unique energy into your magic rituals and practices. And your ability to be spiritually creative is going to be the key to you getting out of any spiritual bind that you are in. So your imagination is key, is invaluable, and must be protected. The second thing that we should never let a witch or a warlock take from us is our hope. It may sound cliche, it may sound foolish, it may sound overly optimistic to say that our hope is the number one thing that we should always have in these situations, but it is 100% the truth, because if we do not have hope, we are completely disconnected from our faith, we are completely disconnected from our light power. It is our hope that gives us the initiative and the light force that we need to tap into our divinity and continue forth on the journey. If we don't have hope that all of this is for something, if we don't have hope that the struggles that we are experiencing is serving a higher divine purpose for our evolution, for our growth, for our spiritual ascension, then we have lost track of the mission. And when we lose track of the mission and we lose track of hope, this is how we lose. As long as we have hope and faith and we are continuing to try, we are continuing to fight, to trust, to grow, to evolve, then we are still in the battle. We still have a chance to recover our destinies. We still have a chance to recover our spiritual gifts. But if we lose our faith and our hope, that is when witches, sorcerers, and demonic entities win over against us. I've told bits and pieces of my stories plenty of times, and so people know that when my situation happened, I lost literally everything, and I saw my whole life crumbling and crashing down, and just knew by the death magic that was being sent to me, I just knew that I was going to die. I told God, if it is in your divine will to take me from this planet, and when I did not die, I knew that there was some mission still in store for me. I knew that there was still some plan in store for me. So every day that you are alive, every day that you wake up, you get another chance at recovering your destiny, recovering your gifts, and walking your true spiritual path and getting it right in this lifetime so that you can close out those karmic contracts, and for your next incarnation, you get to live differently, or you get to elevate to a whole new star system and galaxy, and you don't even have to come back to this planet. So our hope is our fire. When we don't have our hope, that is when we feel like we are ready to lay down and die. That is when we feel like we are ready to roll over and let people harvest our energy and steal our gifts and steal the blessings that were prophesied over our crown and over our lineage. So our hope is what keeps us aligned with our divine mission. It is the light power that keeps not only us going, but other people going as well. And so to reconnect with your hope, think about what the world would be missing if you give up your hope. if you continue to let your destiny pass you by. We are destiny helpers on each other's path. There is somebody who is waiting to hear your story, somebody who is waiting to see you overcome the situation that you are in, because you are a destiny helper on their path and you are meant to be guiding them in your own unique way. What are the spiritual gifts, love, and light that you are intended to share with the world? So I'm just going to close with these words. It does not matter what you have to your name right now. Hope is what tells us what I'm living in right here, right now is not my forever. Hope is what gives us backbone and courage to break these curses. So hope is the very backbone, the foundation of proper spiritual living. So please do not let anyone or any situation take you into a state of hopelessness, because all the heart power that we need is in our hope. And if we don't have our hope, we don't have power. I just had to get that message off of my chest because it has been on my mind. Because I myself was feeling myself being pulled into a dark place. And I started asking myself, where is this coming from? And I realized my hope was under attack. Our hope be under attack. And the reason why they go for our hope, they go for our faith, they go for our joy and our love and our laughter, because those things are more powerful. Those things are what take us out of depression and bitterness and sadness and hopelessness. Those are the antidote, the joy, the hope, the passion, the power. Those are the antidote to take us to new timelines, to new manifestations, to new realities. So rekindle and reclaim your hope. With that being said, if you would like a one-on-one session with me, there will be a link for that and the Patreon in the comments below. And I would love to have you on the Patreon, because that is the most intimate place to be in regular contact with me and to have regular access to my teachings on a personal level. May peace and blessings and power be upon you. Ashe.